Feeling good, man. I'm glad all y'all came out here to support live comedy, man. I know most of y'all here to see Natalie, which is cool. And yes, that is awesome. Big star right there. Big round of applause to Natalie. That's awesome. So like, before she comes up, let's just haze her. So how long have you known her, or like, have you guys like did?
Since like 7th grade.
7th grade? Did Facebook make you guys become friends again, or like had you been in contact before? They're like, no, it was Facebook. It was like, oh my God, like we have mutual friends. Oh my God. That's what it was. That's awesome. Like I think Facebook is crazy because like there's all type of things that go on there that you can't control. Like have you ever like not wanted somebody to like tag you in some shit? And you're like, whoa, like yeah, you're like, whoa, let me tell everybody I'm here right now. Shit. That's how I feel about getting tagged in pictures, man. This shit's crazy. It's like the world we live in now, there's no secrets anymore, man. Like everybody wants to share everything with everybody. It's like fucking the things they share with you is ridiculous. And I don't have a joke for that right now. I'm just kind of living it. Right now it's just kind of freestyling. For real, man, it's been a pretty good weekend, man. I saw that Rise of the Planet of the Apes is in movie theater, is in like Walmart right now, which is crazy because I swear I was just watching it in the theater. Like, have y'all saw Rise of the Planet of the Apes? Rise of the Planet of the Apes 2? No? Yes, that's terrible. It was a great movie.
I saw it.
You saw it? It was classic. All right. Well, for all of you that didn't see it, I'll give you a quick preview of the movie, and I won't tell all the details. It's like in an imaginary world where apes have the same rights as humans, the rules of survival are the same, which is buy guns and don't trust white people. She's like, yeah, that's pretty much the movie. Like the whole time, I'm like, man, don't help their protractor, man, don't do that, man, they're gonna kill you. Man, it's crazy. What a crazy movie.
They told me the show was in Rio Linda. I thought I should bring my own black people. Thank you, cousin. Oh boy. Now I love traveling. You know what though? When we like pulled off of the main street and we drove into Rio Linda, it is like a city, a little town inside of a city, for real. I thought that was kind of unusual because I was like, damn, did we just like somehow end up in Wyoming? Anybody ever been to Wyoming? Man, that state is flat as hell, man. Wyoming is so flat you can watch your dog run away for like 7 days there. Look at Sparky go. It's been 3 days. You think he's coming back? In Wyoming, you got no trees, nothing higher than a bush. Like the tallest building in Wyoming was 2 stories, 3 if you count the antenna, okay? My brother called me when I was there. My brother's a dumb sibling. Clap if you have a dumb sibling. Okay, see? Some of you aren't clapping. You may be the dumb sibling. I don't know your life. She's like, I was the only child. Your parents didn't want to take no more chances. I'm just teasing. I don't know you. You have 2? Well, which one's the dumb one? Her friends pointed at her. It's okay, it happens. My brother's my dumb sibling, man. Like, he's the type of person that will call you on the house phone and be like, hey, where you at? Be like, you called the house phone, dude. My brother says, hey, where you at tonight? I said, I'm in Wyoming. He said, ooh. I said, what? He said, watch out for the Klan. I said, fool, there ain't no trees out here. Yeah, you gotta be a pretty dumb Klansman to try to hang a brother from a bush, is what I'm saying. Be like, ooh, ain't he ever gonna die?
My type of relationship. Listen to that new Keith Richards book. Oh yeah, you got it now. Now we're working. I can play instruments with my mind. Check this out. What? Oh man, it's impressive. What was I talking about? I read a book recently. Listened to a book. It was that new Keith Richards book. Do you guys know who Keith Richards was? Guitars for the Stones. There we go. Give her a round of applause for making my set not terrible anymore. Thank you. Was that new Keith Richards book. If you don't know Keith Richards, he was Guitars for the Stones. Did a lot of drugs. He's been able to do drugs for so long, he said, because he's always done medical grade cocaine. Right? Left me with one simple question. How do I get prescribed medical grade cocaine? What is that, a thing? How is that? What kind of symptoms would I have to tell my doctor I had? It's like, I have trouble staying up at night. I don't dance at parties. And I'd like to tell my secrets to strangers. You'd be like, oh, you want some Adderall? I'd be like, no, yeah, I'll take Adderall if you're just giving Adderalls out. That'll be alright, I guess. We're just giving Adderalls away. Been poor, man. I've been poor for a while. Recently went to a Mexican supermarket. Are you familiar with these? Quite trippy. The people are even weirder. Saw a gentleman in the front pushing a shopping cart full of empty beer bottles, wearing a green shirt that said Happy St. Patrick's Day in the middle of November. So this man was either having a terrible day or he just had one of the best fucking St. Patrick's Days anyone has ever had. He's like, I lived that leprechaun life, buddy. 365. If you've never been to a Mexican supermarket, it's like if a Food for Less dropped out of middle school to sell weed. Your safety changes from aisle to aisle. There's just herds of toddlers running about, hopped up on burritos, with no parental supervision anywhere.
I'm like, oh, they still make those? Fuck. So what they had me do back home was I had to help clean up and dig graves at a local cemetery for my community service. True story. It was not as bad as I thought it was going to be, though. I got to work outside, got some fresh air, some exercise, helped some folks out. Finally brought flowers home to my girlfriend, so she was happy. Got a few wedding dresses for her to try on, too. I'm just kidding. I would never bring her flowers. We are getting married. She wants me to quit smoking cigarettes for the wedding. She offered to buy me this new pill, the Chantix. Helps you stop smoking. I was unaware what this pill was all about, so I had to look it up. Apparently it's the only stop smoking medicine you could take and still smoke, which is awesome because I'm not going to fucking quit. So that'd be good. But it tripped me out because the ad said one thing that caught me up. It said one of the side effects was it may cause unusual dreams. And I don't dream a whole lot because I usually don't go to bed sober. But the last dream I remember having, I jumped on my hoverboard to meet up with my buddies Mario and Luigi at a Subway to get the nachos because we got a hookup like that. And then Bob Ross came in the front door and started throwing toast at us. We ducked out the back and ended up on the moon. And I'm just curious what my unusual dream is going to be when I start taking this stuff. Maybe my unusual dream is like the car note's paid on time, the rent's in before the 15th. That'll be weird.
Proud moment.
I know, she's probably so proud, right? I'm like, Mom, sex, some skinny guys, jail, Rio Linda. I really run all the stops for you tonight, Mom. Your sparkles shirt, super sexy over there. My mom's single. She dates online. Yeah. She sent me a text message one day. Natalie, I need you to check out my profile. I want to make sure that you think it looks good. Do you like this picture? It's just new for me. So I look at it, and before I get a chance to respond to her, she sends me another one. She's like, oh my God, it's like a full-time job. Everybody's like, ping, ping, wink, wink, oh my God. I'm like, wow, gosh, Mom, it's way more guys than I meet. How long? Oh, well, and maybe in your 60s it's different. So I'm looking at her profile and I'm like, well, it's a really pretty picture, Mom. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. We knew that. And then I look at her username and I was like, did you include double penetration in your username? She's like, no, it's my initials. DP ready to go. DP ready to go. I was like, fuck, Mom, that's why you're getting all the winks. Like, they think they can get it in. Like, oh, God. I was like, first I thought it meant deep penetration. Even I was like, I've been to jail. Hard time. But I was like, deep. And one of my friends goes, no, that means double penetration. I was like, she's fucking 64 years old. Nobody's double doing anything to my mom. And I'm like, Mom. And then she's, why are you making fun of me? I was like, I'm not making fun of you, but I don't want people to think that from this side and this side, like, oh, Mom. Her next text is something like, well, it doesn't even matter what you think, because somebody told me that my milkshake brings all the boys there.